Looks like Quintana and Contreras are just going to pitch Suarez inside.
And he goes the other way and dumps it in for a hit. And here comes Senzel. He will score as it's bobbled by Bryant. And the beat goes on for Eugenio Suarez. RBI number 35 in a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's one thing the shifts don't really take into account very often is a jam shot mistake, and that's what happens right here, right in on the label. Hey, but you've got a lot of green space over there, and he's able to dump it in, and the Reds catch a break.
And a double play ball here, and this will be what the Reds have done all year long with the bases loaded. They do get a run, but that's a big double play. The Reds as a team this year are batting .182 with the bases loaded. And that's strike 3 called on the inside corner. And Roark to the plate. Got him looking, and the inning is over. 0 for 23 against the Reds last year. And he's out of there swinging. That's 3 strikeouts consecutively now, rolling back to Contreras ending the first, 4 overall. And you wonder, when does it catch up, as they've had a couple of games of 2 2/3. Hooked into left field, caught, tagging is Senzel. And a throw not going to be in time, and another run batted in for Suarez. So the Reds do indeed get the runner over. They get him in.
There's a grounder. Descalzo is able to knock it down, and he flips to Baez in time. They force Iglesias.
Hasn't felt better in years. He's got a knee that still bothers him. So when you see him, is there strike 3 again on Schwarber, and again he'll complain. 2-1 on Wilson Contreras with 2 on. And this will lead to a run. They're going to wave around the runner. Senzel's throw to the plate, and they're going to cut him down. It looked like Rizzo got a late start. And what a play by Senzel. So Senzel says, take that. Walked him his first time up and struck him out this time.
May have been a factor in some of those, but you just haven't seen that many pitches that Roark has missed down the middle of the plate.
Struck him out. 9 of them in the game for Tanner Roark. Boy, he's pitching a good game here today. Casale on at first base. And a line drive into left field, and that ball is off the ivy. Winker read it all the way. He will score. And the Reds make it a 4-0 lead. A huge pinch hit double by Kyle Farmer. 15 runs batted in barely over 60 at bats for Farmer.
Boy,
that's production.
Really right on this, and a mistake pitch by Quintana. Inner third, about thigh high. That ball had a little humpback action on it, or else it would have left the ballpark.
Just before the team came to Cincinnati, and his first pitch comes to the screen and will bring in a run. 5-0 Reds.
I mean, you talk about wild pitch. There is no way in the world Wilson Contreras is going to be able to corral this curveball.
And he'll do that. That ball swatted into right center field, caught by Bryant, but tagging and scoring is Farmer. That's the first RBI in quite some time for Joey Votto. You've got to go all the way back to the last time the Cubs saw the Reds, which is roughly 2 weeks ago. Here's Suarez. High fly ball into right center field. Tracking is Hayward, and the ball is on the ground as the outfielders run into one another. And on his way to third is Suarez, sliding safely. Now the question is, Hayward appears to be okay, but what about Bryant?
Well, Bryant had his glasses on. I wonder if he had those kind of smacked up against his face a little bit. This is the one danger about moving players around who aren't used to playing certain positions. Hayward doesn't play a lot of center field. Bryant plays even less in right field. But that's the configuration they have out there right now. And you can see that Hayward is calling for it, but as noisy as it can get out there in the bleacher area, you wonder if Bryant even heard him.
I mean, it didn't look like a huge shot. I mean, there's a glancing blow there, but.
High towering fly ball, and it's deep. And it is gone. A home run for Contreras.
Something to celebrate in the bleachers as Contreras deposits number 12 into the gleeful hands of some Cub fans out there.
Player on another team.
In the air, deep left field. This will bring in another run for Suarez. Tagging and scoring Senzel. So the hustling double leads to a Cincinnati run. And a 6 RBI weekend at Wrigley Field for that man.
He was hovering over the ice. Deep drive to right. Puig back. It's a home run. Baez with number 13. Third hit of the day. It's 8-2.
There's a long drive into left field by Casale, and that is in the basket. A 2-run home run, his first home run of the year. So a catcher does it to another catcher.
They'll be hearing about that during the next series.